Hi guys, welcome to another edition of Fursey's Tasty Moment. Today we've got another craft brew from New South Wales, particularly appealing to me because it's brewed by three guys. They only do two beers. It's at the breweries, but three guys. One's he's qualified in viticulture, winemaking. The other one's in sales. He's like the other partner's in sales of wine, and that's how they got together. And the third person's an accountant, and they've basically made their dream come true. Home brewers and become craft brewers. It's from the Endeavour Brewery, and they only do two. They do this one here, which we're going to sample today, which is the Endeavour Vintage Amber, and they also do a Vintage Powdered Ale, but I thought this one was quite nice. And this is a bottled conditioned ale with complex malted barley, flavours that will perfectly match meat dishes and reward careful cellaring. Endeavour Fine Vintage Beer. This is 2011 Reserve Amber Ale. So, Australian 2001 Topaz hops have been used for bittering, aroma and flavour to deliver earthy, resinous and spicy fruit driven characters. 3 crystal malts and chocolate barley malt are added to the Australian farm sourced 2011 Gardner Pale malt to give complex flavours and a rich texture. It's preservative free, contains only malt, hops, yeast and water. So what could be much better? It's 5.2% alcohol, and again it's from it's in Canyonley, New South Wales, Australia. The Endeavour Brewery. So I'll put the link down below so you can, if those are interested, can research a bit more. Again, this was from Dan Murphy's bottle shop in WA, and retailed for $4 Australian. So with further ado, let's have a taste. Oh, some slight smoke. There's not a lot of hiss there, but I can see is the foaming already. So let's see how she pours. Oh, there's the CO2 coming out. Look at that, lovely. So it's actually quite dark. I'm going to hold it up to the light there. It's a very dark amber. A nice tan, foamy head. Not much head retention. It's, as you can see, it was about 2 heads when I first poured it. It's now about a finger head. Smell those hops. Certainly fruity, not citrus, summer fruit. Getting sort of plum, maybe cherry. Certainly forest fruits. See, look, the head's gone already, so there's not much head retention there, not a great deal of lacing, but let's see how she tastes. Very carbonated. Just a slight bitterness, quite fruity, and certainly that chocolate malt certainly carrying through, almost nutty. Certainly not unpleasant. Bitterness, but very strong chocolate malt flavour. Almost like almost more of a porter than an amber ale, I would say. And even in colour, you can see that it's sort of quite dark. So nice. I can imagine eating this with a nice Nice beef dish. I'd give this probably, I'm going to do away from the 8.5 to 9. I'm going to go the same way as the Clements Homebrew. I think it's more accurate. I would give this an 87. So guys, if you like it, if you're inclined, why not check it out? It's available in Dan Brown's. Endeavour 2011 Vintage Reserve Amber Ale. Well worth a taste. Cheers. See you soon.